Hi everyone. So today I'm just going to be doing a very short, quick and simple tutorial on how to use UI masks in Unity. So let's begin. The first thing you need for any UI element, uh, if you want to create a UI, is a canvas. So we're just going to create that and we can leave it at its default here. Next, we need to create an empty object that will be the container for the mask. So I'm going to call this mask container. And we need to add two components to this. We need to add a mask component and a raw image component. So the way masks are handled in Unity is actually this box is the bounds of the mask. And you'll see kind of how it works. So the first thing we need to do is give it an image it can work with other than just this default one. So Unity has a default checker one, which I find to be perfect for this purpose. And that's actually okay for now. So then we're going to add another image below it, and this will be the image that we actually want to mask. So this is the image that you're trying to mask or hide part of. In this case, I want to use this compass image right here. So a couple important things about this is this is a texture type, is designated as a sprite for 2D and UI. That's important if you want to get transparency values and use it with this type of component. As you can see, it takes sprite types inside of the component. So I just going to hit the bullseye and navigate to where it is in my assets. Okay, so as you can see, it's still not masked, but as long as this mask component is checked in and the raw image has been added, you'll see when I try to move the image out of bounds, it gets masked by the top image. So that's kind of how it works. It only exists within the bounds of the image and its parent. Now, let's say you're not happy with the way you place this, and you want the image to. So let's say I want the upper half of my image to be shown, and I want the lower half to be masked. So one way you can do that is just simply going like this. Or if you want the image to stay in place and just move the mask, what you can simply do is drag it out from underneath as a child, put it under so you can see it, and now you can freely move the mask until you're happy with where it is that you want to mask it. So if I mask the bottom half, I'd move the mask upwards, and then when I put the image back in, now you can see that the bottom half has been masked once I restore that parent-child relationship. Another thing you can do here is simply, while it's still a child bit, I can change the width and the height of the mask. And you'll see that now that the outside has been masked. And now I can simply do this. But again, this leads me to having moved the image. So I actually find it preferable to remove that parent-child relationship. I'm just going to put this back to 75 or 100. And personally, I find it more useful to move the mask itself rather than the image. And I can just move it here. And I'm going to once again reestablish that parent-child relationship by moving the image back under the mask. Finally here, it's important, once you're done working with this, you can hide the mask graphic again. You can still kind of tell its bounds by that transparent white box. And now I can simply scale it up if I want to, move it to whichever corner I desire. And when I enter play mode, there it is. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you found that helpful. I don't think Unity does a really great job of making this very intuitive. But yeah, I also just hit 200 subscribers, so I'm very thankful for that. Thanks, everyone.